I sit 4 or sit 5? I sit 5? Okay. Yeah.
You want me to go?
Yes, yes, yes.
He's 4. He's technically 4 though.
Yeah, he's sit 5, so sit 5 scan in here. Sit 5 scanned here. Yeah. So move the chips. Have scan here.
I don't understand.
You
You
can't
gotta
put
put
Have scan here.
Got to put your cards over
yeah.
the
I
emblem.
didn't see. So where do you want me to put the
Yeah,
chips?
chip to move.
either side.
Your cards
you
just
take
need to
it
go
here.
over the emblem.
Okay, and you want me to put the cards here?
Yeah.
Correct?
Correct?
No, but he's C4 though.
Huh?
He's originally C4.
So what? I have to move here or here? What
That
do
one
I-
doesn't work. He's meant to be C4.
Sit 5. Sit 5, right? Yeah,
I stay
you're
here?
sit 5.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't
Sit-
know it
sit
was
five,
the...
have scanning,
Normally it's the
it's
square,
okay.
you know, to put the cards. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Good to go. Sit 5. Raise
Welcome back,
400.
everybody, to our coverage of the main event here at the VILLE. A few familiar faces here. Serge Madza, Amador Bahmejo,
7. Fold.
Ryan Moreno, strangers to these feature tables. No doubt we're going to see some spiciness from all of them.
Sit 8. Sit 7. Fold. Sit 9.
The same card.
I didn't know it was the thing here. Of course.
Zach Ivy's asking who is on the outer table. I don't actually have the names of everybody that's at the outer tables. Hopefully soon we are going to see some of them join this one, and we'll be able to find out for sure.
Sit 5. Raise 435.
Goes a raise from Serge to 435. Keen to play for it all, I think. Definitely not putting this amount of chips to fold. Ryan, considering this one with the King Jack suited, decides just to let it go.
Sit 8. Fold. Sit 9. Fold. Sit 1. Fold.
Dominate.
Aaron, look, I'm glad that I went, but it did not live up to what I hoped. It could have been better, is what I'll say.
Sound good?
Where did I put the... like that?
Apparently there's been a bug going around that only the TDs can.
Hangover?
Yeah, maybe.
Sit 7. Fold.
Raymond's asking for a rundown of the chips. Sure can. So the blue chips are 5k, reds are 25k, and the green chips are worth 100,000 each. We may get the pink chips in a little bit later. Those ones are worth in the vicinity of 500,000.
Sit 5. Check. 100.
Yeah, Aaron. No, not good.
Sit
But
1.
that's life.
Bet 100. Sit 5. fold.
I didn't believe he hit anything there, but me too.
6, 8, fold. 6, 9, fold.
Action over to Amador, Jack 7.
Raise 210. 210. 6, 5, fold. 6, 7, all in. 6, 1, fold.
I was doing that also with ace 8. But he raised call.
Fives,
With ace 8.
put it in, and the fold is made.
What? Is it this one?
You are 6, 7.
I'm 7.
Okay, cool. After you.
6.
Yes. I'm going to get anyway.
Oh, too many chips.
Too many?
And it looks like we are down to our final 16. So, down to our last couple of tables.
He sent me, I got ace 8.
Big one?
Yeah, big one.
You should.
I will sharp if he would get me.
Oh, new player come 6, 3. Should I waiting? Should I waiting or waiting? Okay.
Couldn't even call ace 8.
Okay.
I got the ace of diamond. Did you stop the clock now?
So clock is no. Okay.
Sometimes I really want to block everything.
I have to wait, so chip count for VILLE.
Yeah, but they
Technical.
should stop the clock.
Surely I should be stopping the clock here.
Yeah, they should
Look,
normally,
they
but
read it.
yeah. We was already 2 minutes.
Waiting.
Yeah.
Are we on to 2D?
Chip counts and
Yeah, I understand they have to do the chip count, but they should stop the clock.
Can we stop the clock then?
Where is Alex?
Probably waiting a minute. Take one minute still.
thank you. What? Thank you. Welcome to the chaos.
Not yet.
Deal? Deal? Yeah, I'm not sure, so... Where's Alex?
What?
Oh, so missing... yeah.
And away we go. Final 16. And the camera pans to the angle that captures seats 8 and 7. We'll be able to see the background, which will have the average stacks. Hopefully, we'll be able to get a bit of a gauge as to exactly how everybody here is sitting.
Sit 9, all in.
Jam from seat 9 straight away to kick us off.
1 and sit 3, fold.
2.01 million is our average stack. So a touch over 20 bigs.
6-5 fold.
Jam from the King Jack. Ryan, though, waking up with queens.
All in.
6-7 all in.
He's going to jam.
6-8
Joel with Queen 8
fold.
himself is just going to let it go. And Justin going to have to try and find a king to stay alive. Is 4.8 bigs in the middle. Good luck, sir.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
I didn't fold any of those hands.
Oh, you like
Oh, and there is a king. So Justin will stay alive up to 12. Ryan down to 10, but still in it.
we keep going behind,
No. I want to be a king. This table.
I'm thinking it was dead this time because I got the king also, so I said impossible. But he find one.
Is there 15 left now? Actually 15. There's only 7 on the table.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of 18 or 15. Mine's a 30%.
Yeah.
You could have one. This one. Maybe at least one over here.
Sit 1 fold. Sit 3 fold. Sit 5 raise.
A couple of guys very short. Amador 10 big, Surge 15. 10 for Ryan, 12
Sit
as
7
well
fold.
there for Justin. So
Sit 8 fold. Sit 9 fold.
Played on the
So he's going to
table.
take that one down.
No. Big and I got lucky. You can play kings also, not only aces, huh?
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Sit 3 fold.
One in across there. If I sit too far back, I'm probably going to peek at your cards as well.
You're too far.
Ace 9 for Surge now up to 18 big blinds he goes.
Fold 100.
Puts in the
Sit
call.
6 7 fold. Sit 8 fold.
Call.
Sit 9 call 100.
Call from Justin. Amador in the big blind. It's a bit awkward.
Sit 1 check 100.
Yeah, if he puts any chips in himself, he exposes himself to potentially getting jammed on. So he just decides to check.
Target the guy next to you, see if he's weak as fuck. Is that the advice?
Ask the expert. That's what he said.
Oh, wow. Ace, King, 9. All diamonds. Top and bottom pair for Surge. Middle pair for Amador. But Justin
Sit 9
flops the
check,
Jack High
100.
flush. What an action flop here. Definitely could see some carnage.
Sit 1, call 100.
Call and Surge just flings chips in very haphazardly.
Sit 9, all in.
All in from
Call.
Justin. Amador lets go, and Surge obviously not going to be going anywhere given how many chips he's already put in. He's not at risk. Justin with a chance to get over 2 million. Just needs to fade 3 outs. Queen of Hearts, no help. River card is the 4 of Hearts, and he will find the full double. Surge slips down to 8.3 blinds.
6, 7, 8, 860, 860.
I think you had only one diamond.
He did not.
Yeah. That is my fault. I let him in pre-flop.
Reading correct. You might have ripped it, though. I don't know. I ripped it three.
I probably would have. That stack. If I would have ripped three. 7, 800 with Jack 10.
Good hand.
If I raise 10 suited. If I raise already 300.
I'm not sure what time tomorrow the FT is. And yeah, I think we could definitely see things pretty drastically reach a conclusion here. I mean, a few of these guys are very short. I can only imagine what the stacks are like at the outer table. The average stack being 20 big blinds means that we could definitely get to our FT relatively quickly.
When are you going to stop doubling people up?
All day.
When he runs out of chips.
All day.
Sit 5, fold.
All day rest. All day.
Sit 6, fold. Sit 7, fold.
1, 2, 3, double up.
Sit 8, fold.
Not a night when we doubling people up.
Sit 9, fold.
Got Phil cheering on Justin. Over to Daniel in the big blind and Amador. Amador down to just 675k.
Sit 1, fold. Sit 6, fold.
No, I wouldn't Mets. It was an okay experience,
Sit
but
7, fold.
I think that's all it was. Something to experience, really. Nines for Joel.
Sit 8, raise 225. 225.
Takes it north of 225.
Sit 9, fold.
Justin out of there.
Sit 1, fold.
No.
Sit 3, raise 625. 625. Sit 5, fold.
Ace Queen finding the 3-bet to 625.
Sit 8, all in.
Joel rips it.
C3 fold.
Down goes the ace queen. Some very aggressive poker there from Joel. Takes him towards 4 million.
C7 fold.
Still hovering here, but there are still guys that are getting shorter and shorter.
C8 fold. C9 fold. C1 fold.
Trees for Daniel on the button. Getting a look at the guys in the blinds. He can't just be ripping.
C3 raise 200.
So in goes the raise to 200. Obviously, Serge is going to rip. The call is made, and
C3.
Daniel has an opportunity to find an elimination here.
Wow. 625. Yeah.
Couple jacks and a deuce. No 10 or 9 yet. 7 adds a lot of outs. Any 7, 8, 9, or 10. River ace. None of those. So we say GG to Serge.
That was fun. Always fun. Fight search.
What's it?
Threes, they're good.
C5 but they're good.
They one hand and off.
Good.
Yeah. I whacked it in three. I rebound for three. So like 18. 20 big. Flat out just called me in point. It's like, I'm trying to follow you. I'm good for the fold.
When was that?
What?
When was that?
Good for a break.
14 now is the players remaining.
Just falls off the king queen there though. It's like 1.9 at the time. He had 1.8.
Who was it? Not something
Not anyone who's studying.
Jacks for Joel. He keeps waking up with nice hands here.
225. C9, C1 fold.
To 225 it goes.
C3 call 225. C6 fold. C7 fold.
And to a flop we go. King Jack, Daniel calling from the cutoff, and it's not the most appealing flop for pocket jacks. A couple of overs still in the lead. Daniel does have any king or 10 as an out, so still hope, 31% of it.
350. 350. C3 call 350.
queen on the turn.
C8, check.
People are throwing stuff in the background.
750? 750, right?
Wow, Daniel,
3, bet 750.
when checked to on the turn, fires out the bluff.
All over rebalance.
C8 fold.
Interesting question, Raymond. I don't really have one. Another card game outside of Hold'em that I take seriously or most serious is probably Uno. I tend to kind of just, if I'm playing a card game, it's poker. I'm not really playing any others outside of kind of fun games with friends or, I don't know, drinking games, I guess. But no, usually not really anything else. I mean, I've considered dabbling in mixed games, and I know a lot of people are playing mixed games a lot more these days. But for myself, I kind of stick to Hold'em. I don't even play much PLO. Yeah, Uno, man. It gets feisty in the Uno streets. You gotta stay sharp.
C9 fold. C1 fold. C2, 3 fold. C6 fold. C7 fold.
My wife's family actually scores Uno. Wow. Okay, I don't take it that seriously. But I definitely don't mind a game. It depends on the rules that you play. Because everybody's got their own Uno rules, of course. There are the official Uno rules, and then there are the right rules. So we get a look at the outer table. Tim Brettle, still alive. Can he make it 3? It would be absolutely ridiculous.
C1 fold. C2 fold.
Over to Daniel. 5.4 million in the hijack.
C3 raise 200.
Takes it up to 200k.
C6 fold.
Joel in the small with the
C7
ace-7
fold.
after Moran gets out of the way.
C8 fold.
Folding, but deuces in the big. Expect this one to get called quite often. Starting with 20, definitely going to want to defend most of your
Fold,
pairs.
200.
Sets can change lives. Sets with a T. Couple 9s and a 5, though, won't help the deuces, though. Still in the lead.
C9 bet.
Who needs
200.
help when you've already got the best hand? Actually going to lead at this one for 200k. Now I wonder what Daniel is going to do facing this. Obviously his hand is going to be continuing. I mean, 2 overs is far too strong on a board like this, but it's a matter of whether or not he continues by calling or by raising.
Raise.
Looks like he is going to raise, and I like this aggression. Puts a lot of pressure on a hand like 5-6, 5-4, 7-5. And obviously there are all of the straight draws that are trying to see a cheap turn. How is Justin going to respond now? does just let it go. And the worst hand will win this one. Very nice play there from Daniel Wynn.
Yeah, so we'll make 2.5. That's 200k and 25. Yeah.
As always, guys, if you have any questions, send them through. I'll do my best to answer them. Unless it's about the official Uno rule set, I can't help you there.
C2 fold. C3 fold. C6 raise 200.
It's like a raise from Dinesh.
C7 fold. C8 fold. C9 fold.
Over to Amador with 4.8 blinds. Good luck, sir. Going to be putting this one in. You can see that he's actually doing very nicely here against the ace-4 of Dinesh.
C1 all in.
And I don't think his stack is actually correct. It says that it's all in for 400 or for 575, but I think he's got much more than that. So we're going to have to get clarification on exactly how many chips he has. So we get a look at the outer table. Tim still hanging in there. Whenever we come to the feature, pocket sixes for Daniel.
C3 raise 200. C6 7 fold. C8 fold. C9 fold. C1 fold. C2 fold. C6 fold.
Go to Ryan.
C7 fold. C8 fold. C9 fold. C1.
Amador
Raise,
finds the
200.
raise, as I'm fairly sure his stack is not correct, guys.
C3 call 200. C3 check.
King 10, 6. Amador with that gut shot, but Daniel with the best hand.
C1 bet 115. 115. C3 fold. Thank you.
Down to 13 now as we get ever closer to our final table. Hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. This series up in Townsville is always a lot of fun. The blinds are ticking up to 61.20.
Oh yes, it's still 50. Next hand, blinds up. 50, 100 this hand. C7 fold. C8 fold. C9 fold. C1 fold. C2 all in. C3 fold.
In it goes.
C6 fold.
Yeah, Amador's stack is not correct, guys. He's got around 2.6 mil. As we get a look to the outer table. Not much happening over there. Still the same amount of players.
New dealer coming. Thank you.
The three-peat is still live. John's asking, does the stream end when the final table forms? Yeah, we will be concluding once we are down to our final table. Joel. Queen 9 under the gun. I think this one is definitely getting passed up. Amador folding the King 7 suited from the hijack. Yeah, definitely some large stacks, some powerful chippies out on the outer table. I won't be heading to Sydney myself, Raymond. I think I'll be in the booth, but
Nine fold.
it's going to have to see what the future holds.
2 fold. 2 3 fold. 2 6 fold. 2 7 fold.
Over to John, go of the 10-9. Ryan is going to have a jammable hand, a 6 offsuit on the button, 6.3 blinds.
Lift.
2 7 all in.
And he does rip it in. Neither of these guys in the blinds have a hand to be able to call him off with, though, so I think he'll just be getting this one through.
2 9 fold.
That's a spicy one.
Joachim Schaefer's asking who's on the other table.
2 fold. 2 3 fold.
Tim Brettle's out there, Marty Bursma's out there.
2 6 fold.
A few other names that I am not familiar with still involved. A couple of locals, I believe.
2 7 fold. 6 8 fold.
It's the hand where you fold the best hand.
Yeah.
6 9 fold.
Pretty easy to fold there, though. Well played.
So we get to look to the outer table. Francis there. Other players still in, cruising. Tim getting shorter and shorter.
240.
Probably Jack
240,000. What's that?
split second.
Yeah. 6-7 fold. 6-8 fold. 6-9 fold.
Sevens for Amador in the small blind, facing this open from Dinesh. Wow, looks like he's going to fold it. Pretty big fold there.
Calling me Jack.
Yep, you can remove these ones just on the front.
Which one?
Green ones?
Oh, those ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
The big one as well, just so they're in front of us.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Thank you.
That I can do as well.
Eight full suited for Dinesh.
6 fold.
I don't think he's going to be doing anything with it from under the gun. Does let it go.
6-7 fold.
I like it, Timmy. Well played, man. Tim, good deep run, man, again. Play, man.
And with that, we say GG's to Tim Brettle, unable to go for the repeat. He's been eliminated in 13th position.
6-9 raise. 360. 6-1 fold. 50 fold.
Queens for Justin raises to 360 off of an 8.4 big blind stack.
Who busted Timmy? Who busted Tim? Huh? Who busted Tim? Okay.
Yeah, I think so, Julian, but there have been a couple of eliminations here and there.
One track. Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Down to 12 we go. Handshakes all round for Tim Brettle. For him to go this deep in a third consecutive main event here at the Ville is absolutely ridiculous. Hats off to you, sir. Jam from John, but Ryan wakes up with kings. Cards on their back.
Did you think about it first and then call?
It's not the best hand. No, not the best possible.
That's twice. That's happened on that.
Yeah. Let's have it.
At least he didn't ask for a count.
8-7 deuce. No 3, no help. The jack on the river will seal it. John slips down to 3.6 blinds.
All players on the final table of the Big Bounty Hunter. You are more than welcome to start taking your seats. You have just over 3 minutes remaining on your break. Once again, that's all Big Bounty Hunters. You have just over 3 minutes remaining on your break.
940
How much, right? 940. I like it.
Small blind, big blind.
Some of these stacks really starting to hover in the danger zone.
Final call for all Big Bounty Hunters. You have just over 1 minute remaining on your break. Please do take your seats. That's all Big Bounty Hunters. You have 1 minute remaining on your break.
Sit back, hold. C1 fold. C2 fold. C3 raise. 240.
Daniel from the button with the 10-9. Locates raising chips and takes it to 240. Ryan, 17 bigs and king jack in the small. We're going to see a call. No, he does just decide to relinquish.
C8 fold.
They really need to move that bin. It is so loud. Got Trent cheering on it. Justin.
fold. Hit 2 fold.
Queen 10 for Daniel. Ryan, ace 3 offsuit on the button.
240. 240 folded.
You say 240.
240. C7 fold.
Down it goes, and Joel in the small blind playing snap. He's even got a toy car. Playing games here at this table. I don't think Queen 10 from the small is too appealing. Now, whilst Justin's hand is probably not super appealing given how short he is, it is still a hand that he should be defending against a min raise. He's able to realize so much of your equity. No, he decides to pass it up. Definitely something that I commonly see is people aren't defending enough of these short stacks.
Small blind. Hit 2 fold. Hit 3, 240. 240,000.
240 is the raise from Daniel as he keeps his foot down up to almost 6 milli. Actually, he's over 6 milli before this hand started. Tay and Alex in the background laying down the law as always. Haley and Tim in the background as well. They basically own the VILLE as far as the series go. Haley winning a trophy of her own this series as well. What is Justin going to do with 11 bigs and threes? He decides to fold.
Hit 1 fold.
Amador also not going to be able to defend. Daniel continues the aggression, and it's continuing to work in his favor. Yeah, that's true, Raymond. That's exactly right.
Hit 3 fold.
Daniel deciding not to raise one hand for once, and how's that for timing? Ryan wakes up with the ace-king.
Raise. C7 raise. 300.
In it goes. 300K.
Hit 8 fold. Hit 9 fold. Hit 1 fold.
Actually holding around to John. The 6-3 offsuit's nice. in Baccarat, but not so much this one. He obviously doesn't have much behind. He puts the remainder in. The cards are going to be turned on their backs. Ace King against 6-3, and the 6-3 is not actually doing too badly.
3,000 more.
How much? 10,000.
310.
10,000 more.
Yep. Cool. T2 cool. T2 all in. T7 more.
2 live ones.
2 live ones is right. 24% is not great. Better than dead. Couple 9s and a 4. Needed the upside down variant. King on the turn will seal it. As we say GG to John Dorringer. Be heading to the payout desk in 12th position.
I'll raise Ace King. Yeah, tiny behind. Yeah. That's a big
There's
one.
more. Big right. There's more.
Big door. Oh, okay. I can't see the green chip.
Ace deuce for Ryan. Let's it go. Joel's king 10. Definitely think this one should be raised.
Chip 8 raise.
And that's exactly what he does.
1,000.
Takes it to 250k.
C9
Just
cool.
an 8-6 suited. Mark.
C1 cool. C3 cool.
Daniel's going to come along, so we'll go heads up to a flop. Five, 3 deuce, couple of hearts. Daniel. 2 overs.
1,000.
And a queen high flush draw. Definitely a board that's going to favor his range, and he leads accordingly.
C8 cool.
Gets a very quick call from Joel. Four of diamonds is interesting, given any ace now makes a straight. Certain runouts where these guys will chop it. However, Daniel is just going to check it over. 400 is the bet from Joel, and Daniel with his flush draw probably not going to go quietly as of yet. And he fires in the call. 40% of the time he will get there. What will this outcome be? This is one of those 40%. Looks like he is going to lead.
1.5.
Firing out 1.5 million, almost full pot. And there's nothing that Joel can do against this. He just has to relinquish his hand.
Okay, cool. Keep running.
Trent's going to get Justin's autograph after this. Fair enough.
Sit at the 240. 240,000. Call.
Sevens for Joel. Amador with a little bit more than the chips that he has there. Slight error with the chip graphics, the chip values.
Call.
It's like a call from the small blind, Daniel. We're going to go heads up here. Eight, 7, 4. Middle set is rather nice. Joel with the 7 of spades as well, so not too much funny business to worry about. Obviously, the small blind is going to have pocket 8s and 6-5 occasionally, but definitely feeling pretty confident in your holdings.
200,000. Sit 8 calls.
Looks like he's leading for 200K, and it's not going to be good for him, Joel. This set just trapping. Turn card. A mystery for now. Wow, all in and a snap call. Daniel caught in the cookie jar. No. Turn 6. Giving an open-ended straight draw to the King 9. All in snap call. The board pairing 6 on the river ensures the full double is going Joel Gaffney's way. Huge pot.
Medium 530,000.
Nice pot for pocket sevens indeed, Sharon. Very, very nice spot.
Yeah.
So many chips to pile up over there. The jam was for 1.5 million on the turn, so it's a huge pot.
Yeah, sure. Oh, I need to account whole stake.
Okay. Didn't it do? I guess we chip counted it.
So I think we are going to get the stack recounted to ensure that everything is all right. All the numbers add up. Now, Adrian, the turn was a 6, and King 9 jammed the turn when turning a straight draw, and the 7's called off. Obviously, with the set.
2 minutes to count that.
Four medium. 180. Yeah. 4 medium. 180. Yeah. All good. Yeah. Small block, big block.
What happened there?
Chip count. 2 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's more than
Down to 11. We are heading towards the early hours of the evening, 11 p.m. local time. But these guys are starting to feel the fatigue. It's been a pretty big series for a lot of them. Plenty of poker has been played. 5 for Daniel on the button. See Joel with 35 bigs. He can no longer just be ripping. Oh, and Joel actually wakes up with ace king. Definitely going his way at the moment.
6, 7, 4.
In goes the 3-bet.
800,000. 53 folds.
Takes it north to 800K. Oh, and wow, Daniel just folds.
Hello. 8 raise. 300. Yeah, 300,000. And 53 folds. All good? Lines are up now.
Bit of a big jump going on.
K1 fold. Raise. 53 raise.
Daniel finds the raise with 9s.
320,000. C7 fold.
Action round 2, the blinds. Both Joel and Justin not waking up with any hands to continue with.
C8 fold. C9 fold. Small blind. New dealer, 75.
Welcome, please. Please do something for me this time. You will be required on the other table.
Help me to get through this night as well.
Done.
It's been a long day. Thank you.
Cheers, man.
80, 160, 160. Three, four, 7, 4. 8, 4.
350.
9 raise, 350.
Raised to 350 from the ace deuce. Amador with the 4-3 offsuit. Debating whether or not he calls this. His stack is incorrect, guys, just so you know. Definitely loves his TV time. 4-3 offsuit against a raise of this size is, I think, just a snap fold.
Fold. One fold.
Just wanted to take an additional minute to make sure that it was correct. For seemingly no reason.
Small big ante, please. Seven fold.
Queens for Joel. Really picking up some hands lately. And goes a raise.
320.
320K. Just a min raise.
9 fold. One fold.
Over to Daniel with the ace-3. I think this one's going to be a mandatory defend.
3 call.
And in it goes.
Heads up. Check over.
9-4 deuce rainbow.
Three bet 400.
900.
8 raise 900.
Bit of 400 and a raise to 900. Daniel loving these leads. But this time, Joel is not going to slow play anything. He slow played the set last time and it worked out. This time, decides against it with the queens.
3 call.
Gets a call. And we go to a turn card, which is a very pretty one if you have pocket queens. Gorgeous queen of clubs. Daniel going to double Joel up again. Hasn't acted just yet. Now he checks.
1.2.
8 bet
1.2 is the announcement.
3 fold.
And a very quick fold. And Joel with that up to 5.9 million. The new man in charge of this table. It will be a 9-player FT, Daniel.
8-4. 9-4.
Over to Amador with the king 5 suited on the button. Got around 10 blinds. I think for 10 bigs, this is a fine jam from the button. Obviously, you're going to be jamming into Daniel, who's got a comfortable amount of chips, but oh, he lets it go. Wow. Now 8-7 plays snap in the small and big blind. In goes a raise.
380.
380k. Ryan
380.
with the 7-8 suited.
Six call.
Does decide to put in the call.
380. Heads up.
To a flop we go, and both these guys are going to be interested in that flop.
3 all
In goes the jam from Daniel and Ryan. The same hand. Two overs open-ended. He's got about 1.7 million behind. We can see that right now. These guys are 50-50. There's no way it can be anything but a chop if the chips go in. What is it going to be? Almost 2 minutes in the tank now. GTD's really not comfortable with this. Almost 3 minutes now. This is a long tank. Wonder whether or not any of these guys at the table are considering calling the clock as the fold is eventually made. Daniel takes that one away.
Tank for 20 minutes, you might be able to see what you got.
You are?
If you tank for literally like
I
9
think
more
that,
minutes.
I think that was
You were
quite
close. You were close.
If you tank for 9 more minutes,
Yeah,
you'll
no,
see his
yeah, a
hand.
few more minutes. That's fine. Button good?
Yes. Small big and tight, please. 50, 160, 160.
80.
I'm gonna keep on the full over. Which phone?
Is there a rule against that? Tanking until his cards are on the screen?
Yes, there is a rule against it.
9,
I'm
4.
guessing someone would have called the clock on me by then. I was thinking that, but I don't want to do it 20.
And the rule is that we'd have to turn the stream off. Oh.
Difficult.
1, 4.
Let's go with King 9.
3 rest. 320. 6 fold. 8 fold.
I was going to ask you to tank until I got back from the bathroom so I didn't miss a hand.
Take advantage yourself. That might be a solution. I'll bring a bottle.
What do you have?
We'll see in a minute. I feel like you had a really good nut had that. Had it. Yeah.
What's the board? 653.
It was a fold. It was a fold. It's 4, 3. I was trying to find a reason to go. Is that 3, 4, 6?
Still not on the FT bubble. 11 players left. As the night gets later and later.
1, 4. 3, 4. 6 4. 8 rest. 375.
375 from the 8-4 in the small. Justin, Jack 7 and 7 bigs. Getting a little bit frustrated that he's not getting any playable hands. Still at 11. 3.3 bigs is what it says for Amador, but that isn't correct. I believe he's got a bit more than that.
320. Six fold. Eight fold.
Falling around to Justin. Daniel's opened, but we don't know what the holding is just yet.
9 fold. Chain to come.
Fold. Amador, 8-3 suited. I think he's going to be letting this one go as well. In true Amador fashion, though, expect this to be at least a minute of tanking. Does eventually decide just to fold.
Small big ante, please.
Ace-9 for Ryan.
7 fold. 8 fold. 9 fold.
Does decide to jam.
Don't look at that hand.
What was this one? Oh, shut, were you calling?
Probably.
Probably.
First time I've seen Ace in a while. 8-4.
After this London with 5,000 coming out, I'm just going to grab a couple of each player. We'll save as many, we'll make it a little bit easier in the long run.
So what can it? 500.
5Ks. One. Two. I'll leave you
9
with one.
raise 500.
3, 4, and 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 4, 3, 4. 7, 4. Small big ante, please. 80, 160, 160. Big blind ante.
King 5 for Amador in the cutoff this
9,
time.
4.
Justin, let's go first.
1, 4. 3 raise 320. 7, 4.
Daniel raising King 10 to 320. Queens for Amador. Hasn't had many hands. Finally his turn.
What were you doing in there? Well, I wasn't that strong until the turn.
One raise 325. 4. 3,
These
4.
hips a bit higher.
7,
I
4.
reckon it's higher than that. I reckon it's more like 75.
325 it is. Justin in the big blind. Ace deuce. May feel like it's his moment. Fortunately for him, he's up against a very strong hand.
Yeah, I thought you were maybe stronger, a bit stronger than like
9,
draw,
4.
decent draw.
No, he folds. That is a very, very snug fold from the big blind.
just win another trophy today?
Yeah, I won that.
Is that three?
I won that, two. You
Oh,
have two
two.
firsts, one second left.
The cup? Nice.
I might take a while on this one.
Huh?
Hey, 2, 5, 0,
3, 4.
It's not.
Oh, it's more than that.
Yeah. 8, they think they got 8 big.
Ace 5 for Joel.
People probably thinking, what are you doing?
Yeah, what is this?
You got 2 bigs.
8 raise 350.
Oh, you got 7, 8 as well? You both have the same hand? Wow.
350. 9, 4.
You said one club, right?
Come.
One club, one spade.
Seed 8 raise 350,000. Seed 9, 4.
Over to Amador with the Queen 10 suited in the big. I think this one's a pretty comfortable defend.
When you put your 5 in exchange 25.
Yes, sir.
You put 5,000 in exchange 25. Sorry. One call. Seed 1 call. Heads up.
10 of hearts, 7, 5 behind. Amador with top pair is the best at the moment. Joel with bottom pair backdoor flush draw.
One bet 900.
All in.
8 all in.
Joel jams. Amador getting a look at the clock. He's not feeling too good, but he is going to have to call.
One call.
He does put it in.
Cafe
All in, cards turned over on their backs.
What are you worried about?
Amador the favorite right now.
Just waiting if someone busts up.
I will call at the end.
7 of hearts. Backdoor flush draw coming in. River card is a 9, so Amador will find the full double. See more tanking to come. We're going to get the entire count here.
It's the 1, 1.1, 1.2, and 15. This is the 1, this is the 1, and 1,
Right, two. Yep.
1, 2,
Yep.
and 15. Yeah, 1, 215.
Thanks,
Got to
Kim.
move.
Never doubted you, Kim.
Amador up to 3 milli now.
Small big ante, please.
Now we'll get some playing chips, boys. The battle is on. I didn't realise I tanked for so long.
He's still tanking.
I know, I'm like... I don't know, couple of minutes.
7-4.
Episode of Sopranos.
8-4. 9-4.
Over to Amador. Daniel has kings in the big blind. Amador reaching.
1 call. Option.
Just calls.
At least you know you didn't miss that one when you were big blind. It's essentially a split right, no matter what.
3 raise. 460. Yeah. 460.
Yeah. So focused. Yeah. A lot of action. Two players in 2 hours. Come back with more than that. 13. We've had 3 leave this game. We've done okay, lost one over there and 2 tables there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
When we came over, yeah.
Raised to 460 and Amador facing this. Not sure what the best way is to go about it.
Do we swap tables again after this break?
Alex. Player has got one reception. Around 1.1 minute. Yeah, and a half.
Right then, you can have 30 seconds back. I'll let you know when there's 10 seconds left. Countdown for 5.
So the clock has been called on Amador here.
4.
Does decide to let it go. Heading on a break now, so we'll see you in relatively soon. 15 minutes time. Welcome back from the break, guys, as we continue onwards here in the main event. 11 players left as we get closer and closer to our final table.
Sit 8, fold.
Ace Queen for Justin. He's been waiting for an opportunity to get his chips in, and I think this may be it. Yep, in it goes. Amador, let's go of King 4. Daniel, King Deuce suited, also into the muck. What will the big blind have to say?
Cover me, didn't
Sit 1, sit 3, fold.
you?
Ooh, Ace 10. The big blind might say call.
Sit 9 has 900. 90.
How much?
990?
Sorry, 970.
70.
970. 970.
Where are you? Do you travel late?
Yeah, usually, yeah. Not yet.
Call. Sit 7, call, all in call.
The call is made. 10 against Ace Queen. Cards on their backs. The best man win.
Sit 9 is a risk.
6, 7, deuce, all clubs. Ace of clubs could spoil the party here. 7 on the turn. River.
Oh, chop it up.
It's Ace 6, and they will chop it up.
Take care, bro.
Hey, that's a
What's that?
result.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm happy, don't worry.
Yeah, bye.
That club would have been nice at the end. Yeah. Very good forward. 75? 50, 60, 70, 95. Keep 10. 50, 60, 75.
Small blind, 100.
Is that the last turn before the... That was the last, right? Yeah. 100.
Sit 9, fold. Sit 1, sit 3, fold. Sit 7, fold.
Action random Ryan. Let's it go as Joel gets a walk.
Let these spare 5Ks out in front, please. We'll raise them up.
Raise up, okay, please.
Bring all the chips in. Bring all the chips in. Cut them down. Perfect. 70 is 3 pieces. One for the ace of spades, one for the king, and one for the jack of hearts. That one goes over there. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
179. Oh yeah, so 179. Yeah.
Marching onwards, still at 11 as we pass midnight local time. Total's queen deuce goes down.
Fold. C3 fold.
Round of Ryan on the button, ace 5 suited. That one does go in. Oh, ace 9 for Joel. I think he's going to be calling. Ryan could be heading the way of the payout desk if he's unable to improve here.
What's that? Call. Sit 8 call.
Does call.
Sit 9 fold. All in call.
All in call, ace 9 against ace 5. Ryan needs to locate diamonds or a 5 to stay alive. Ace 8-3 is no help. Ace on the turn. 4 will not do it. As we say, GG's to Ryan Morey. Busting in 11th place. And from what I understand, guys, there actually has also going to be a bust out simultaneously on the other table.
Yeah, well, they have 6. Yeah, surely.
So we're just going to await confirmation on this.
Hand for hand as well.
Yeah.
So I don't want to speak too quickly, but my production staff on site have let me know that I believe we are at our final table.
Fold. Sit 7 bust it.
Is that 9? Oh, sick.
Yeah, so we are officially at our FT. Congrats to these guys on making it through. And that will be us for the evening, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow at around midday, I believe, local time, to continue our coverage this time of the main event final table. We'll see you then. Have a great night. Till then.
Alright guys, can I just have your attention for one moment please? We can all bag up and get out of here a little bit quicker. On the bags, we just need your first name, your last name and your chip count. Before you write your chip count on the bag, the dealer needs to verify your stack, okay? Once we've bagged up, we're going to take a final table photo and then you're out of here. Dealer needs to verify your stack before you write on the first name, last name, chip count. Well done for making the final table of the main event.
Don't need them. I need to check. Okay.
Before they write on the bag, you need to verify. Yep.
So then what are you doing here? You're just